Hi, this is Business with Dave. In this video, I'll be telling you why you should start your own market store business. But before that, I just want to thank each and every one of you who has subscribed to the channel. You guys are awesome. And those who have liked the videos and have found them useful, that is awesome, because that's the whole reason why I'm making these videos, so it could hopefully help you create your own business or at least generate some ideas going. But yeah, let's get into this video. This will be a nice quick video, so let's jump straight into it. So firstly, you break away from the 9-to-5 job that you do, if it's admin or working for someone else. You are your own boss. You are hopefully starting your own business that is hopefully something you're passionate about, and that you really want to hopefully create something or have something that is already out there and you selling it for another purpose. That's what you want to do. If you want to start your own business, it's just so much fun, so much interesting things you could be doing. You are literally your own boss and you have control over what you want to do or what you don't want to do. Secondly, is literally to turn hopefully a hobby or an interest of yours into a successful business. Even if it's not a successful business, at least you're doing something that you're interested in, something you find interesting and hopefully fun as well. Because there's one of the things that I've noticed when you're thinking about starting your own business, but you're always just maybe focusing on making the most money or what's the money making scheme going on. Yes, it's great to be able to find the jackpot idea, but one of the things that a lot of people have been doing recently is finding stuff that they're interested in, finding what they're passionate about, that they really want to center around, hopefully making something that is interesting and giving it to customers, like if it's a product or a service, and potentially turning that hobby into something that will hopefully generate income. Is such a fulfilling and rewarding thing you could be doing any time of your life. So literally, it doesn't have to be when you're in your 20s or in your 30s or in your 40s or in your 50s. You literally can start a business anytime you want. But it's that taking that extra first step and turning it into maybe a hobby, into an idea, into a potential job. That's where it will be the most hardest, but hopefully the most rewarding as well. Because by then you would have hopefully done your research, you would have looked at your competitors, you would see what is out in the market and see if there's a potential need for it, if there's customers in where you live, or if you can sell it online. Stuff like that, you just research, you see what the opportunities are, and then you evaluate them. Next is that you have total control over your business. You don't have a boss giving you orders to do this and this and this and work overtime and do this and this and this and for maybe like a certain amount of pay. You are your own boss. You decide when you want to work, you decide when you want to take holidays, you want to decide where you want to take breaks and stuff like that. You have full control. No one's going to be telling you what to do, but literally you want to be able to push yourself to achieve hopefully a goal you have in mind when you start up a market store business or any business like that. But it's a nice starting point to hopefully start up your own business, have a couple products to sell, have an idea of maybe selling 50 or 60 each day that you're there, and hopefully you can build upon that. Hopefully you can build an online business or have a website where you can sell it, go to different market stores, different times of the week, different festivals, street food fairs, all the possibilities that you could go through. But it's that whole part of you having control over your finances, how you market your product or business, operations, who you hire. It's the whole part of creating your own business that I feel so interested in, and those who are interested in it should go and pursue it, because there's nothing like starting your own business and hopefully achieving something of your own. And even if it is not a success, you could always hopefully learn lessons from it, and that's so important, because as much as you work in a job, you learn a certain amount of things, you won't be able to experience the whole business aspect per se. But when you start your own business, you go at your own pace, you learn as you go along, you take courses or you research online, watch the videos. So much resources online you can look into, but literally you have control and you should use that to what you want to do. One of the massive perks of starting your own market store business is that you get to meet so many interesting people. So from the traders to the customers, hopefully you can build rapport with them, but it's the whole part of starting your market store, getting your product out there, hopefully interacting with customers, getting feedback that is hopefully constructive, that you could improve your product or where you should take it next step. But it's also the social aspect. You are out there, you're putting yourself out there, you're putting your product out there, you're hopefully interacting with different people from different parts of the world and learning from them. And don't forget the traders as well. Those traders may have been new or they've been doing it for years and their businesses have been started from. You can literally learn so many different lessons from them. So do take it all in. It doesn't have to be forever. It could just be a couple months when you start your market store and selling what you're selling. But literally take it, everything in, take up the atmosphere, see if you want to do it long term. But then hopefully if it's successful, you can turn it into a shop, again, an online shop, and evolve like that. Definitely if you do want to start your market store business, you don't mind hard work. And literally the amount of work that you put in, the hours that you put in, will hopefully result in how well your business performs. If you don't put in the time, if you don't put in the effort, if you don't put in the research, then the chances of success is likely to be quite low. So if you put in the time, effort, energy, you can hopefully see the results because you've literally invested so much of your time, effort, and maybe money as well into this potential small side business or side hustle. Do put your 100% into it, 110%, because there's no point feeling regret afterwards. It's like, oh, I should have put more time into it. So much stuff is going on. That's why it didn't work. You are your own boss. You have the responsibility to make sure your business is successful, and hopefully it is. But there's no way of guaranteeing that or assuring that if you don't put in the time or effort into it, and that's exactly what you should be doing. So if you're hardworking, you want to put in the time, do start with market store business because it is so rewarding at the end of the day. And lastly, my last point, if you do want to start your own market store business, that you're interested in business. Again, I spoke all about business aspects and stuff in the previous points, but if you're not interested in business, there's really no point doing it. If you do want to just give it a try, why not give it a try? Do it for yourself, build confidence, build skills, hopefully build connections as well, networking, meeting people. But if you're not interested in business, if you just want to just work a job and finish at a certain time, go on a certain amount of this and this, then that's fine. You don't need to do it, but don't commit to starting a market store business and then giving up halfway, or like after a day or two that it doesn't do well, that you give up. You will have those hard days, 100%. There will be times where it may be pouring with rain, there's no customers about, you maybe sell one or two during the whole day, you're not seeing the results that you do want to see, and that's perfectly okay. Everything is gradual, everything is improving, and as you grow, hopefully your business and sales will grow as well. You can't just assume that you start one day one and you sell 100. Build reasonable expectations. Do try set your expectations quite low or at bare minimum, just like maybe cut costs, and then hopefully you could build upon that. It's all about continuous improvement. In business, you can't start from here, like from here to all the way up here, because the more likely is that you'll go straight back down. So one of the things you do want to concentrate on is building your business gradually as you grow, and hopefully you'll build on the success with that. And obviously, if you're interested in business, you would have done your research, you maybe would have studied business, done all the necessary requirements to ensure that you're legally binding and all that stuff, and your idea is solid, that there is demand and that customers will pay a certain price for it. But all of that research, business, you should definitely go do it. Highly recommend it because you learn so much. Again, you learn so much, and it has helped me build so much confidence, me to do where I am now, and I highly recommend it because a lot of people are doing it. There's so many different and amazing ideas out there. I'm sure you have one in your head that you're aching to get it out there, so do get it out there to the world. Hopefully we could all buy it and enjoy it as well, whether it's a service or a product. particularly in the market store, it will be more likely a product, but obviously you could obviously sell service as well to a certain extent. So do go with that. That's all for this video, guys. Hopefully you found this video useful. This video has slightly dragged a bit long, but hopefully I got my point across and it hasn't diluted or lost you. If you found this video useful, do like this video and consider subscribing to the channel. Again, I love to see those subscribers go up, and it means I'm doing well and that it's helping people, so that is all plus and all cool. So yeah, I've been Business with Dave. I'll see you next video. Take care.